So, you get saved and sometimes you don't realize how much of this process is undergoing this change and transformation. Like, you think about getting saved and you're like, oh yes, life is going to be great. And the Bible talks about growing your faith. Like there's so many tests, trials, and tribulations you undergo that completely build your faith and transform you into the likeness of Christ. You have Adam and Eve born into perfection. Then sin comes in, the nature of us changes. And then it's like our whole life is stepping back into that place, with him. And so it's unlearning all the things that you've been taught to relearn and remodel. And that's why there's so much in the Bible about transforming your mind and going through trials and suffering, because they're all producing character. If he's the potter and we're the clay, he's remolding us all the time, right? So we're going to continue to step through things in various degrees and levels. And so if we can, I just want to share a few verses. This is and honestly, this is just coming from what God is taking me through lately, and just the heart behind all of that, and what he's really been stepping through and showing me. And it's just so interesting that today is the day my book releases. I had no idea today was Rosh Hashanah when we decided on this date as the release. So I want to actually tie in what God was revealing to me with Rosh Hashanah as well. Because for the last month, he's had me heavily studying Joseph.
Interesting.
And it's like, it all ties together, that it's just cool. And I just want to kind of walk through it and take it apart, if you don't mind.
Go for it. Jump on in.
Go to Romans 5:3-4. And I'm going to be reading the New King James Version on this one. So it says, glory in tribulations, because they produce perseverance. Perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. And so it's right there in the word that tribulation, which is like a long extended trial period of suffering, or it's producing the perseverance. So without some kind of trial, you really can't produce perseverance. Like it says it right there. It's clear, right? But we hate trial. We hate suffering. We don't want to go through these things that actually are for our good, right? But we don't want to say that the whole message is we're always going to suffer, because there's that kind of theology out there too.
But there's a guarantee you will experience some of it in your life.
Absolutely.
And so we shouldn't shy away.
Yeah. And so, God just really showed me that, like in what you're persevering right now, your character is being developed. And your character is being developed, and you're growing in your faith and your hope in who I am to do what, I can do. So go to also James 1:2-4. And I have that in the New Living Translation. I'm going to read.
1:2-4.
Yes. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to read that in the NIV. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. It's actually 2-4. Yeah. But, it's even right there. Like it's testing your faith. Like, and without faith, it's impossible to please God, Hebrews 11:6. And so this whole journey is walking in faith. And so when you're going through something for an extended period of time, it's producing that faith. Like it's resistance training that you would not get if you didn't have the situation.